out amazing. Yeah, it's like, you know why? I mean, to me, it's a bit like the sailor's hat, very Moschino-esque. Do you know what I mean? With the
Well,
darts and the signature piece, like you said, the tagging on the bird is awesome, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, that's good. I really like, and the next one as well. The next two pieces I adore. That one to me is amazing.
that
That's
is,
amazing.
should I say,
Yeah, mate. Talk,
that
talk.
is basically just a stool I saw which had been fly tipped in a lay-by, and it's sort of just how it came out of my head.
No, right.
That sort of sits in contrast to something else that I wouldn't say, because I think I like it being a bit ambiguous.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Let's have a look at the next one.
that's self-portrait.
Oh, that's
Obviously,
cool
a
again.
tree growing out my belly button is,
All right,
with the
okay.
little paper
Yeah, I can see it
paper
now.
boat again.
Oh, the paper boat, yeah. Oh,
Paper
that's
boats
it. There you
again.
go.
It's
Okay.
all the same
The
symbology.
cats and the pirate is the skull, or is the skull to do with? What I mean, how do you interpret? I use skulls in my
Skulls
fashion. You
is,
see.
yeah, it sort of. I used to have a project called House of Laughing Skulls,
Right.
which was just positive skull paintings, so happy skulls. So if we go this way a bit, where is he? Like this one, it's sort of
Let's do this one.
just painting happy skulls. I don't know why, I just like it. It's sort of a
Okay,
difficult
cool.
thing to pull around to being positive, but
Okay, wow. I do like. I love the use of colours in the background as well. It's almost like it looks like water colours, kind of. Oh,
yeah,
they're
it's
beautiful.
acrylic, but I use them
Okay.
super thin.
Super thin, beautiful. You definitely got a unique style there.
Yes.
Definitely. I mean, we're doing a calendar for 26th, the fashion calendar, which again
Very
I'll
much
show
like
you.
that.
Yeah, I mean, have you ever thought about doing? Oh, I like that. I like the. So it's basically, I don't know the two flowers, but it's almost like they're quartered off to create almost like a half flower, and then the full flower in the middle.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah, they're
it's
just different ways of painting flowers and sort of playing with.
okay, I'm always a believer of whatever's going on subconsciously in the mind somehow comes out. So,
Yes.
so for example, when you're writing with a pen and paper and someone's on the phone and they're swearing, you almost swear accidentally as you're writing. So like that just shows you how the mind is kind of
Well, that's what I've been doing with my art. I've been sort of creating this positive. I'm becoming the art, if that makes sense. The more I do it, the more I become it, and that sort of.
let's have a look, keep flicking, yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that's just not. That's a
that
nice
was
one.
a charity.
Wow.
I did. It sold for
That's amazing.
a
Love you.
homeless charity.
Oh, that's incredible. Scarab
the-
beetle.
That
Oh,
was
that's
another
smart.
one. I sold that one for charity as well.
Wow, that's amazing. What charity do you go for?
Room at the Inn. It's a homeless charity in Warrington.
Behave.
Hey?
Bro, that's exactly what
Well-
charity I use as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know Sue?
I know. Oh, what's she called? Helen. Helen
Yeah,
comes
I
in
know
here
Helen.
drinking.
Yeah.
I got.
I know Helen, yeah.
One of my pieces in there.
I know Helen well. I know Helen
In their
well.
calendar.
Helen was the one who told me Sue's birthday. Otherwise, because Sue would never say her own birthday.
And that's painting I did with
That's
my friend's
right.
kids. So
Wow,
I
so
straight
we've got.
lifted it.
Bro, I've got to show you, my Y project stuff. Let me show you this. You think I'm making it up? Like, no way. Right, so just to show you that there's no fannying, there's my calendar. Remember I mentioned the calendar? So that's the calendar with all the different pieces. And what do you see there?
Welcome to the world of luxury, where elegance meets sophistication
What's
in the
that?
form
What
of
them
our all
buttons?
TRMIU in white Oxford basket weave shirt.
Can you see the
Our
Y?
product is designed with Y buttons,
yeah.
ensuring a
For the
perfect
Y
fit and
project.
durability like
Oh
never
yeah,
before.
really?
Why
No
let us
way.
experience
Yeah, dude.
ultimate luxury
This
with
is
our
weird.
exquisite
Yeah,
design.
no, that's
Perfect for any
more than a coincidence, isn't it?
Let me just show you this. So this is
Look, what's that say there, bro? What does that say, really and truly? Y projects? Charity.
This is just a weird thing. This makes no sense what's going on.
No.
So this is for the Room at the Inn charity.
No,
That's my
because
painting.
I know about this calendar because
Yeah.
it's what's the name, Helen, who's done this calendar.
Yeah, so
yeah, I
I
know.
got chatting to her in here and she was like,
I know Helen.
yeah,
No,
she's lovely.
Oh, she's amazing, isn't she? Because there's a few different Helens there, by the way, you know.
Oh, are there?
Yeah, there's a few different Helens, but that Helen that I think we're both talking about is she had a big party over New Year and Christmas and whatever. I don't know, did you?
No.
Oh right, okay. You just know her from being in here, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I know that her and husband come here quite often. Actually, yeah. No way. Oh mate, that's incredible. Still. Oh, that's incredible, man. Ah, wow. Everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind always. Yeah, man. I mean, I work for Susan for maybe 2 years, 3, maybe even longer.
Okay.
Difficult, man. I give a lot of time to the place. I'd rather have given money because it's quite draining. What the job that they do is not easy.
I mean, yeah. No, well, I just had a rough year myself, and I was just lucky to be in a stable position as it sort of happened.
Yeah.
And there's lots of people who aren't that fortunate, and that's why I started selling my paintings,
Dude.
and just donating it because I don't
Well
need
done,
it.
bro.
Do you
Well
get what I
done.
mean?
Of
Like,
course, man.
I'm fine as I am.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but at the same time, man, I feel like that energy that you put out there is always returned back. It might not be the person that you give it to, but someone's going to see that. Like, for example, me now. I go to other parts. I go up and down the country. I travel around the world even for my clients. Yeah. But when my clients know that I told you I sell shirts for, say, 100 to 200 quid kind of thing. Suits are like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah.
So like the guys who do that when money's not a thing, I'm not after them for their money. I'm after them to do the best work I can possibly do.
it's the exact same thing.
And they're after the best work, but for them, like, not being funny, a surcharge of 10%, I'm not interested in the tip. The tip is going out there, being with them, making them the best clothes, me having the ability to pay the guys at the factory. So then, when they ask me to give me a tip, I don't want a tip, I want my charity to get a nudge.
Yeah.
And I feel like they love that. They keep me coming back. It keeps me coming back. Not only are the clothes the best, they're happy that the charities, my way of being is mirrors theirs. Usually people with money are spiritual.
This is I've got to fix. This is something I've been trying to get going. Got to take a bit more seriously. It's a feel good art project. So I basically make art, which is paint it.
Yeah.
I then can sell it to someone. Well, no, I don't sell it. I take a donation for a charity.
Right.
So the person who gets it gets something nice. They get to feel charitable.
Yeah.
Then we give the leads to the charity.
Yeah.
That does good for someone's life, and that makes them feel better. And I take a tiny amount so I can pay for a couple of art supplies and continue doing what I'm doing.
So it's basically a win-win-win scenario.
Just using art for positivity.
Oh, bro, that's amazing. I'm so happy that I'm gassed up. Cannot believe we've done that, and I can't believe that's there, innit?
The world is a strange and small
Innit?
place, isn't it?
Yeah, oh man, you know what? You asked me how did I get into it. I'm going to tell you the story of how I got into the shirts. I'd come from Birmingham.
Yeah.
And I had my mate's dad's shoes on. He said, "Oh, these Pradas are too small for me, whatever, or too big for him." So he said, "Oh, do you like Pradas? Yeah. I'll take them with you and sort me out, later on, or just whatever. Just you have them, they're yours."
Yeah.
Fucking buzzing. So I'm walking around Manchester in a pair of Pradas, trying to get a job.
Yeah.
I walk into a tailor's. The guy opens the door. Says, "Hello, where are you from?" So I'm from Birmingham. He says, "Oh, you must be a United fan." Boom, he's a City fan.
Yeah.
So he's joking, like, he must be a United fan. So yeah, I am. Yeah, he's good. So he says, "You don't know me, pal, Paul Schultz, yeah?" I say, "Fucking, I've got his shoes on." Like, no, what? I'm not even joking. His son was one of my best mates, you see. So he says, "I haven't spoke to Paul for 25 years." He runs upstairs, he gets a picture of him, Paul, and Nigel Benn, the boxer, with their first speedboat, and they're all stood with arms around each other, massive gold chains on a lot of them, yeah. And then obviously he says, "You haven't got Paul's number." I phone Paul, I say, "Paul, I'm with this guy, you know, you give me them private shoes. Yeah. I say, I'm with this guy called Frankie Wostrom. He says, fucking hell, Frankie fucking Wostrom, I haven't spoken to him for 25 years. And then the guy said, obviously, right, what you doing? I said, I work for a shirt shop company called Thomas Pink's. He says, fucking, no you don't, you work for me. I see you tomorrow at 6 in the morning. And then I had to go and work before work for him, on my lunch break, and then after work. So I had to see him at 6 in the morning, 12 till 1, 6 till 8 at night, kind of thing. And then eventually we got a deal and I started working for him. But it's insane, but not almost as insane as me meeting you. Do you know what I mean? That's weird, isn't it, Pete? That's incredible. Right. And we got all